Good evening, dear children.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
So, from what I can remember, in the previous class, we were actually dealing with 2011's paper, and we are supposed to continue from question number 9 onwards.
So 2011 question number
Question number 9. From no, question number 7. 7.
7. Yes, time. So we have done the seventh one.
Yes, sir. We have done the seventh one in the previous class.
In the previous class, we have done, and eighth one I might have given you as homework, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because it's a
Yes.
simple. Okay. So now let's deal with the ninth one in this class. So price of the share falls by 40%. By how much percent must the share rise to reach its original price? So let's consider.
Sir, I think I remember that we had done the ninth and 10th one as well.
Huh.
Because I remember
Sir,
for the ninth one.
you told the trick to solve and you gave hints to solve 12th, 13th, 14th and you solved the 15th one as well.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thanks a
Yeah.
lot, my dear
Yes,
children.
sir. So 12, 13, 14 was all homework.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
15th we
yeah,
didn't.
We have to start with a new paper.
New paper. Correct. Thanks a lot, dear children.
But can you please explain question 11 again?
So can you please explain question number 4 in 2011?
Okay, so previous questions. Okay, I'll do one thing after a couple of
So
more
can you,
classes. Sorry,
sir,
let
question
me
number 4.
just a minute. Dear children, see what happens when I take one problem. Obviously, some other children will suggest some other problem. Then we won't like doubt solving session ban jayega. So I'll do one thing. As I've already said in the beginning itself. So I was initially planning to take the doubt solving session towards the end, but we'll do one thing. We'll solve few more papers and then combine ऐसा 5, 6, 7 papers का or maybe 5, 8 papers का मिलाकर एक combined doubt solving session ले लेंगे हम लोग. Okay? Let's solve few more. Then हम लोग एक combined doubt solving लेंगे where I'll be dealing with your doubts. Okay? So as of now, you please mark that question and let's proceed further. Okay? Let's start with the new paper, that is 2012's paper. Aditya and Aditi have some CDs. Aditya's CD have 2 songs each. Aditi's CDs have 7 songs each. The total number of songs on their CDs combined is 100. Then none of the song appears more than once. How many CDs do they have? So total 100 hai. This Aditya CDs, each CD has 2 songs. So total number of songs he's having is 2 multiplied by X, where I'm considering X is the number of CDs Aditya is having. Okay. And yep. And Aditya's wait, 2 and 7 each. So yeah. And this guy, Aditi is having 7 songs each. So number of CDs Aditi is having, let me consider it as Y. But do we need to consider them separately? Like, yeah.
Sir,
Yeah.
the way how I resolved this problem is we can do trial and error method.
Yeah,
Yes, sir,
even
I also solved that method.
yeah,
I got option once.
even I
15 twos are 30 and 10 sevens are 70. 70 plus 30 is 100.
Sir, I got as 25 answer.
Sir, I got option D because 14 sevens are 98. So Aditya has 14 CDs and Aditya has 1 CD.
Let me just check.
Sir, I
So
got 25. 15 twos are 30
Yes, sir,
and
even I have
10 sevens are
Okay.
Yes, sir. Even I
70.
was
So
Hold on.
70 plus 30 is 100.
Okay. So, when a lot of people are giving their suggestions together, it is difficult for me to anticipate how many suggestions are coming and what are the words you're saying exactly. So, in such cases, I would suggest, see, I heard all the suggestions. If any more suggestions you wish to give, you please give it via chat box. Okay. So in this case, I'm assuming that this guy, Aditya, is having X number of CDs and Aditi is having Y number of CDs. So the number of songs they have is different. So 2x plus 7y is equal to 100. So total number of songs they have together is basically 100. How many CDs do they have? So trial and error method. So whatever number is this, so X plus Y is basically the option over here. So whatever the option over here is basically X plus Y. So if you do trial and error method to X plus Y, if it is 25, yeah, trial and error method seems to be a particular method. So it's like if I can consider one, like, sorry, yeah, if integer possibility is there, then it can be possible. So what I can do is if X plus Y is equal to 25, basically y is equal to 25 minus x. So I can substitute instead of y, I can substitute the value and get the answer. So 2x plus 7 into 25 minus x. So that gives me 2 minus 2 in 25 into 7. 6 is 150, 175 minus 7x. That gives you 5x. So 5x is equal to 75. That gives you x is equal to 20. Wait, no, 15. X is equal to 15. So x is basically Aditya CD. Aditya is having 15 CD and Aditi is having remaining 10 CDs. So that goes like that. So y is equal to 10. So yes, since we are getting an integer answer, I can say that option 1 is our correct answer. Okay. If I was getting some decimal
Sir,
value, I'm sorry.
That's
the
the right
answer.
answer.
I'm sorry. Your voice is not proper. Can you please repeat what were you saying? And so many people are saying together.
So can you hear me?
Yes.
So I thought that like 7 into 7 multiplied by 14 is equal to 98. So like let's consider that Aditi has 14 CDs and now like two songs are left. So I considered one CD from Aditya and total was coming 15. So my answer was fourth.
Aditi is having, you considered Aditi having 14 CDs and Aditya having one CD.
Yeah.
So 14 sevens are, yeah, 98 plus 2. That is also a possible answer, yeah. How many CDs do they have together? That is also a positive, well, a possible answer. 15 is also possible. Hmm. So this one is having multiple answers. Okay. In this case, when you feel that yeah, what do we say? You're able to figure out more than one answers, then in that case, you tick either of them, you will get full marks. So if you're taking one, you will get full marks. You're taking four, you will get full marks. You don't have to tick both of them, just tick any one of them. Okay.
शाळेची बॅग मधलं ते तिथंच आहे काढून दे.
Amay, can you please mute yourself? Going to the next question. 3 raised to 5x minus 4 is equal to 27 raised to 2. In this case, what I'll do, I'll convert this 27 as 27 ke jagah pe I'll write 3 raised to 3. Okay. And then I already have 2 over here, so I'll write multiplied by 2. On this side, I have 3 raised to 5x minus 4. So on the left hand side, I have 5x minus 4, which is equal to, on the right hand side, I have 3 multiplied by 2, which is 6. I can solve this and get the answer.
So
What will
X
be
is
my
equal to 2.
Yes.
2.
X will be equal to 10
Yes,
upon
sir, X
5.
is equal to 3.
Excellent.
Can you explain the second?
Second one. Yeah, sure.
No, the first one. The first one.
First
I
one.
joined a bit late.
Okay. First, I'll humbly request you to please go through the recording for the first one because it is a bit, मतलब थोड़ा सा time consuming है वो. Hence it. Okay. Yeah. Going to the third question, dear children. In the rectangle ABCD, the three rectangles are of equal length and breadth. Okay, there are three rectangles. ठीक है. Equal length and breadth. ठीक है. मतलब this is divided into three equal parts. The circle is drawn in the rectangle touching its side. Circle. Okay. मतलब circle का diameter is equal to rectangle का breadth. Okay. If the area of the circle is 38.5 square centimeter, then from this area we'll get the diameter. The ratio of the breadth to length of the rectangle is rectangle ABCD is 3 is to 5. Then the area of the rectangle ABCD is how much? So first of all, from the area of circle, let's find the diameter. So this area is
Right.
equal to 5d square upon 4, right? So area of circle is given as 38.5. I take 4 to the other side, multiplied by 4 is equal to pi d square. Right. So 38.5 multiplied by 4 gives you 154. Yep. So instead of pi also, by the way, pi का भी तो value लिखना है. I'll do one thing. Instead of pi, I'll write
Sir,
20.
instead of D, can you take R?
Yeah. So either you can take pi r square and find radius and then उसको double करके diameter find कर सकते हैं. That is one option. Otherwise, you can directly find diameter. Both are going to give you the same answer itself.
So pi r square is easier in this. So I solved it and
Okay. Since I've started, मतलब erasing this and doing it again will be more time consuming, hence I'm proceeding further. Now, 38.5 multiplied by 4 gives you this 154. And that 154, when you divide it by, or maybe, yeah, when you divide it by 22,
7.
yes, that gives you 7. And I take the 7 on the other side. I get 7 into 7. That means diameter is 7. Since the diameter is 7, that means this particular length is 7. Now they have said that all the rectangles are having equal breadth. So if this one is 7, then the other two sides are also 7. Breadths are also 7. And if this is 7, they have said that this rectangle is in the ratio 3 is to 5. Now, this comprises of three parts. That means this comprises of five parts. Now, if this comprises of 3 sevens, this will comprise of 5 sevens. 7 into 5 it will be. Now, this is 7 into 3. This will be 7 into 5. You know how to find the area of rectangle. So, area of rectangle is length into breadth. So that gives you 49
Sir,
multiplied by 5.
735.
Yeah.
735.
735.
Sir, but
Absolutely.
my diameter is coming 9 centimeter.
9. My dear child, I think you might have done some calculation error because I don't see a calculation error at my end. Can you please try recalculating, or maybe you can try finding any calculation error in my calculation? Then maybe we can figure it out.
No, sir, I also got the same answer.
You mean 7, right?
Yes, sir, I got the same answer. Yeah.
Okay. So, my dear child, can you please, after the session, maybe you can
Sir,
calculate them again. Maybe
sir,
you
I
can
did.
cross-verify. Okay.
I'm still getting that.
You're still getting 9. Which
Wait.
formula did you use?
Yeah, I got 7.
You got 7, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'll give a minute for everyone to write it down, and then I'll proceed to the next problem. Meanwhile, if you guys have solved fourth question, you can just drop a message in the chat box with your answer.
Sir, does this also come with pi r square?
Yeah, same answer you'll get.
So I have a doubt.
Yes.
So why is this pi? It should be pi r square. Uh, wait. Sir, it should be pi r square, the area of circle. So why is pi d square upon 4?
Because radius is equal to diameter upon 2. That means radius ka square will be equal to diameter upon 2 ka whole square, which is d square
Okay,
upon 4. Hmm?
okay. Hmm. Thank you, sir.
So given the answer.
Mm-hmm. Good one. Let's go to the next problem. Fourth question. Given besides is a regular hexagon with each side having a measure of 2. Okay, this is 2. What is the measure of the line segment AD? So it's very simple. So it's like if this is 2, from the center, this distance will also be 2 for your information in case of a regular hexagon. Okay. So just for your information, if this is 2, this will be 2. From the center, this distance will be 2. That means from the center, the other distance will also be 2. That means total length will be 4. Your answer is 4.
Sir, how did we that like diagonals half?
So because of equilateral.
Yes, it's a property of hexagon. From center, when we join all
Oh,
the
I did not.
sides, yeah.
Yes.
Let's proceed further. Question number 5. What is the value of square of
So, sir,
3?
can you just explain the fourth one? I couldn't get it.
Yeah, in case
So
of
sorry,
fourth one,
I started it late.
my dear child. So what happens in case of a regular hexagon, whatever is the side value from center, how much ever lines you are going to join these corners, you observe this like this angle will be 60. Why? because the total angle is 120 inside a regular hexagon. Uska half रहेगा 60. So 60,
Okay,
60
sir,
के वजह
understood.
से it's an equilateral triangle. Okay.
Understood.
For anyone who might have not understood beyond this, I'm just explaining, I'm just completing the explanation. So since it is an equilateral triangle, this whatever is the measure of side, the same measure will be maintained over here as well, everywhere. So 2, 2, 2. Hence, the total length is 2 plus 2, 4. Question number 5, what is the value of square of this? So square मतलब इस चीज को square करना है. So in this case, 3 is already, this can be written as 3 raised to, 3 is already having a power, that is 3 multiplied by, power का power goes into multiplication. So 3 raised to this and 3 raised to this as well. So I'll do one thing, I'll bring 2 down. 3 raised to 2 is 9. 9 raised to root 3 will be your answer.
Didn't understand, sir.
I'll explain. So you have 3 raised to 3 root 3 already as a number, and you have to square it. So basically your number is already having a power. According to law of indices, you have a number. If it is raised to m, and if whole thing is raised to n, it can also be written as a raised to m multiplied by n. Same thing I've done over here. If you're squaring this, basically whole raised to 2 it is, which means root 3 is already on the power of 3 multiplied by 2 आएगा. And in this case, आप किसी को भी अंदर ले सकते हो. By the way, this can also be written as a raised to n raised to m. That is also equal to a raised to m multiplied by n. Both are same. So you write m raised to n, yeah, n raised to m, it's going to be one and the same only. So instead of writing root 3 raised to 2, I am considering it as first what did I do? I basically separated them. I've written it as root 3 multiplied by 2. Then I'll write it as 2 multiplied by root 3. Then I'll write it as 3 raised to 2 raised to root 3. That will give me 9 raised to root 3. Okay.
Sir, why did we multiply root 3 by 2?
Because it is a rule, my dear child. It's like, for example, 2 raised to, for example, 2 you have. Then it's again squared by 2. Then it can be written as 2 raised to 2 multiplied by 2. पावर के ऊपर पावर आया तो दोनों पावर को मल्टीप्लाई करना है. दैट इज द रूल. If you don't know, I'm telling you right now. It's a new, if you don't know, I'm consider it as a new technique. Whenever you see there is one power above another power, that means there are two powers. Okay, दो powers है, दो numbers है raised to में, एक के ऊपर एक लगाया है. In that case, you can directly multiply both the numbers. That's what I've written over here. A raised to m whole raised to n will be equal to a raised to m multiplied by n. That can also be written as, in the next line, that can also be written as a raised to n multiplied by m, because simple multiplication may you do 2 into 3 or 3 into 2, the answer is not going to make any difference. Hence, you can also write it as a raised to n multiplied by n, and that can be written as a raised to m n whole raised to m. Yes, Yathar, what is your query?
Sir, but if we
Yeah.
multiply the square, sir, won't the square root go and it will be 3 raised to 3?
No, it won't, because this power is not specifically for this number, it is for the whole complete number. So you cannot do that. Okay. Please
Okay, sir.
understand, power के ऊपर power आया, तो both of them are this number's power. So the first level 2 and the second level, whatever number. For example, in this case, root 3 is also power of 3. 2 is also power of 3 only, not root 3. Understood?
Okay, sir.
Hmm.
Sir, but in 2 raised to 2 into 2, 2 raised to 2 raised to 2. So that will be 2 raised to 4, sir. But over
Yes.
here,
Why 2 raised to 4? Because you are multiplying 2 into 2. 2 into 2 is 2 raised to 4 only. If you're considering a
Okay,
different
sir.
number, 2 raised to 3 raised to 4, if you're considering like that, then you'll be solving it like this. 2 raised to 3 multiplied by 4, that will give you 2 raised to 12.
Sir,
Okay. Yes.
sir, sir, first
Bolo.
this 3 raised to root 3, can we write it as 3 cubed to the power of half?
3 raised to root 3. You want to write it as what? 3 raised to?
3 cubed to the power of half.
3 cubed to the power of half. No, you cannot write this. Why? Because this root is not for the whole number. It's only for this particular part. Hence, you cannot do that. No. You can do it like this. So only for this 3, this half can work. Not for the whole number. No, it cannot work. So hence, it's better you don't write that half because आप confuse हो जाओगे. It's better you keep it like this only. नहीं तो बहुत बुरी तरह से confuse हो जाओगे. Just consider it as a normal number. एक number है वो √3 बोल के एक number है. That's it. Okay. So this point is very crucial. When you have a base number, उसके ऊपर आप multiple powers एक के ऊपर एक लगाओगे तो सभी लोग multiply हो जाएंगे आपस में. Let's proceed further. The average age of a group consisting of mathematicians and physicians or physicists is 40. Okay, total में 40 है. Then the average age of the mathematician is 35 and the average age of physicist is 50. The ratio of the number of mathematicians to the number of physicists will be how much? So let me consider the number of mathematicians is basically x and number of physicists is y. What we are supposed to find is x upon y. That's it. X upon y निकालना है. Now, in this case, uh, the average age of mathematicians is basically 35. So the total sum of, now I'm going to find the average age of the total, total number of people. So average is always sum upon number, as you know. In this case, sum दो groups के हैं. One is mathematician sum and the other one is physician sum. है ना? Sum of mathematicians SM and sum of physicians, let me call it as SP. And number may be number of mathematicians and number of physicists. Sorry. Now, sum of the age of mathematicians will be equal to, they have already said that the average is 35 and the number we have considered to be x. So the sum of their total sum of their age will be average, that is 35 multiplied by number of mathematicians. What I've done, sum is equal to average multiplied by number. Now, in this case, sum of mathematician will be equal to average of mathematicians, that is 35, multiplied by number of mathematicians, that is x. Hence, I've written 35x instead of sum of mathematicians, plus sum of physicists will be the same. Sum of physicists will be average of physicists, which they have given it as 50, multiplied by number of physicists, which we have considered as y. Hence, I'll be writing 50 multiplied by y over here, divided by number of mathematicians we have considered it as x, plus number of physicists we have considered it as y. The average age they have given as 40 for the combined uh, group, 40. So let me take this x plus y over here. I'll be getting 40x plus 40y is equal to 35x plus 50y. I take the x to this side, 40 minus 35, I'll be left with 5x. 40 udhar jayega, 50 minus 40, I'll be left with 10y. I'll be getting x upon y is equal to 10 upon 5 or 2 upon 1. Your ratio is 2 upon 1. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Sir, what is this SM plus SP upon NM plus NP?
Sir,
Basically,
shouldn't
I've
it be
expanded.
1/2?
No.
Because
Why?
like it's 5x and 10y, so how can you consider 10 as x? I didn't get it.
My dear child, it's 5x means 5 multiplied by x it is, right? When you take 5 to the other side, it goes into the denominator, right? Hence 10 upon 5 it is.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah. Mm,
Yes, sir. I was
Sir, we
asking
can
that
also
what
do
is the
trial and error
SM
method, right?
plus N, that thing.
hold on. Okay, I'll explain this thing and then I'll answer to the trial and error wala question. So this is what average ka general formula is, always total sum upon total number. And in this
Yes.
case, total sum means उसके अंदर दो subjects है. One is mathematics and the other one is physics. So sum of the age of
Yes, sir,
mathematicians plus.
that
So what you did not understand? The step after this, right?
that what things name is no sir. Sorry. Sir, what things short form is that SM means?
Huh, that's what I told you just now, right? Sum of the ages of mathematicians. I just told you.
Sum of sum of mathematician. Okay, thank you,
Yeah.
sir.
And then sum of the ages of physicists. This is SP.
And that should be number of mathematician plus number of physics.
Correct. And somebody was asking about trial and error method. For any question, trial and error works. Yes. You can, if you feel trial and error is better, you can try. Not a problem.
Okay, sir. Because I did trial and error method.
Not a problem. See, in the exam, the ultimate goal is getting the correct answer. It doesn't matter how are you going to get the answer. You have to get the correct answer in shortest amount of time. That's it. Bindas, go ahead. Whichever option is convenient to you, go ahead with that. Not a problem.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Now, okay, I'll give you one more minute to write it down, then I'll proceed further. So let's proceed further, dear children. Okay, we have only 2 minutes left. By the time I'll explain, ये पूरा खत्म हो जाएगा. Let's do one thing. Let's exit the meeting and join again, please.